Are you wasting your energy and your time on the driving range not practicing correctly? Well, in this video today, I'm going to show you how you can utilize the things you find on the driving range to make your practice better, to help yourself improve your golf swing. Check it out. So let's start off the first drill, first exercise. All we need is a wall. So most driving ranges will have a covered bay or some kind of structure where there's a wall that we can use to work on our swing plane, okay? So a lot of problems I see with most amateur golfers is in their takeaway, the first part of their movement, they tend to just use the hands, they don't engage the body, they use the hands, the arms separate from the body, the club whips inside. As you can see, I've already hit the wall. They lift the club, then they throw it outside. Classic problem for slicing the golf ball. So we can use this wall to correct that. So let me take my setup. All right, so this is a great drill for who suffers with a slice. Then we'll talk about the hookers afterwards. I get myself, so my backside is very close to the wall, just a little bit of distance. Take my posture, and what do? I swing back, trying to move everything from my center. So if I place the club in my belly button and I rotate, you can see here that I'm using my body. I'll lengthen the club. I've made a perfect takeaway. My takeaway is not coming from my hands. If I do it wrong, I'm going to hit the wall. That's no good. So I'm just going to get myself rotating as if my left butt cheek is touching the wall and rotating against the wall towards the target for a right-handed golfer. So I feel this feeling. I keep rotating. I stop at this point. I can see I'm parallel to the wall. Then I can swing up. And when I swing up, yeah, I'm going to touch the wall. It might be a little bit too upright to start with, but that's not a problem. So let's do it again. To rotate, feel it from my center, stay center, get it parallel to the wall, and I swing up. Now from here, for a slicer, the best thing you can do is get the feeling of just driving into that left leg, feel you're pressing the left foot into the ground, and as I do this, I let my arms drop or swing down. You can hear the noise. I'm trying to let the club swing along the wall. That means the club's staying on the inside. And at that point, when I get halfway down to my delivery position, I'm in a great position to release the club. So I rotate. So now my left butt cheek is now against the wall. It's rotating. I can now fire myself and my arms all the way through. I've lifted that left leg. I've straightened that left leg almost completely now, and I've allowed the club to release to the target. What do? I touch here. Okay, that's the finish. I feel I've rotated my right shoulder to the target, and you can see the bottom of my shoe. You can see the sole of the shoe. I've completely lifted it. As Tom Watson says, you know, you can lift your foot off the ground to see if you have a correct finish. Okay, so we're set up again. We'll try it one more time. I get myself rotating, swinging up, touching the wall at the top, driving into that left leg, let the club swing down the wall, release it even out to the right, as if I'm going to throw the club out, rotate that body, let the arms swing up through to a good finish. Great exercises if you have problems with slicing a golf ball. Now, let's talk about how we can cure a hook. So it's just basically the opposite. What we want to do, who hooks the golf ball tends to maybe swing the club a little too much upright. Okay, they've probably got a closed grip, closed club face, but that's for another lesson. So up here, and they tend to, when they swing down, hit the wall far too early, too much in the inside, club swinging too far out. What do we want to do if we're hooking? Same position. We want to get the feeling that the club is, once again, we're turning from the center. We're getting the feeling the club is quite close to the wall. The club head is outside the hands or in line with the hands. That's good. I swing up. When I swing down, what I want to do is not hit the wall now. The hook, I want to get the feeling swinging away, a little away from the wall, and hit the wall this side. So as I drive into my left leg, I rotate my shoulders, I rotate my left butt cheek behind me, and then I get the feeling of the club releasing into the wall nice and early. So I hit the wall here. It's the opposite. I want to swing outside to in. I want to feel that the club face stays a little open, okay, and I hit the wall early. That will give me the opposite to what a hook is. So that's the first exercise. Great way to start your session. Second exercise, second drill, 2 baskets, okay? That's all we need. Every driving range has one. What I'm going to do, we're going to start off who suffers with a slice. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this basket here. we're going to put this basket here. So that's my target line, straight down the middle there. This is a little on the inside towards my left foot, and this is a little outside. So I'll take my club, and what's the objective of this? I set up square to my target line. If I swing too much from the outside, I'm going to hit that basket. And if I don't hit that for whatever reason, if I'm swinging too much on the inside here, I'm going to hit this basket. Who plays with a slice is going to hit both or one of these baskets. So what we want the feeling of is making some half swings, getting the feeling of swinging in and out. So the club drops, and we're just going to swing. I've made a nice big space to start with here. Then we can make, the better you get, we can tighten up the angle. So we're just going to swing in to out and just get the feeling, yeah, that we're working everything from our center. The arms are relaxed, just half swings. That's good. Now, so I'm going to just tighten the angle a little bit more. Same again. So I'm just going to get the feeling of in to out, just nice and soft. Everything's coming from my center. Okay. When you get confident, build the swing up, make full swings. When you can do it without hitting the baskets, what do? We introduce the golf ball. So we take our position, put it in the middle there. Once again, half swings, just get a feel for it. Let's see if I can do it. I have the opposite problem. I suffer from hooking, so this shouldn't be a problem for me at all. Okay, wonderful. The ball started to right. It turned to the right. The reason was because the club face was a little too open. So if you've got a problem with a slice, close that club face. All right, turn your left hand grip a little bit more over. We got the club a little closed. Let's try it again. So in to out, nice easy swing. That was beautiful. I kind of touched this basket a little bit, but that's fine. The ball started to the right and turned into the left. That was a super draw. Right, let's do the opposite and try for who suffers from a hook. So I'm going to just change the opposite sides of these baskets. So I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to pull this one back. Okay, so if you suffer from the hook, what you're going to have problems is swinging too much from in to out. All right, so this is nearer to my right foot, and this is a little in front here. So what I need to feel is the feeling of swinging a little bit out and in. All right, so if I hook, I'm going to hit this basket and I'm going to hit that basket. So square set up, swing across. All right, so swing across, and I feel as I'm swinging through 3/4 or half swings, I feel like I'm just going to leave that club face a little open. This is a great exercise for me because I suffer from hooking. Right, I'm just going to tighten the angle a little bit, put a golf ball there, make a half swing. This kind of is quite an uncomfortable situation for me. Right, so here, so I'm just going to swing up and through. And that was actually a really good shot. So if you come around here, you'll see the difference in my line of swing compared to the first exercise. So once again, I've got this basket back, this one forward a little bit. Build your confidence up without a golf ball. Once you get confident, you hit a few shots. I'm just going to make a half to 3/4 swing, up, through. This one started a little to the left and it turned a little to the right. Just one last one. I kind of like this exercise. It really makes a difference for me. Good position. I'll make a slightly fuller swing now. Turn, turn. Yeah, that was great. Right, this is a great exercise for anyone who suffers with the slice, the first exercise, or with the hook for the second exercise. Third and final exercise. We have an opportunity here using the mat, okay? So most driving ranges, once again, have a mat to practice our impact position and strengthen the feeling of being solid but connected at impact. This is brilliant. This is one of the best exercises I know. So I'm just going to put the club head against the side of the mat or the back of the mat, okay? I'm going to take my position, and what I want to do is I'm just going to push the shaft against the mat, keeping the club face square, but rotate my left hip out the way. I'm letting my left shoulder open slightly, but I'm keeping my arms connected. My biceps are connected to my chest, okay? The right arm never straightens, so it's never this. Yeah, this is the slicer, isn't it? We want to keep that arm under, we want to keep it inside, and I want to create force and pressure against the mat with my body rotation. Left leg is straightening, the left hip is working behind me, and I'm keeping that arm in and I'm pushing my hands forward. So I will do this maybe 10 times, and I'll just keep building that feeling. Hold it, then do it again. Push, hold. Do it a few times, like I said, 10 times, and it really builds up that impact feeling. So what I do is I take another few half swings here. I still feel that feeling through the shot, right? Let me give it a 3/4 swing. I recreate that impact. Yeah, that was good. I de-lofted the club. The ball flew much lower than usual. That means that my hands were ahead. I took the loft off the club face. It flew very straight. That means the club face was square at impact. So just one more, just to build up the feeling. So I turn, rotate, push, hold the position. Good. So let's hit one more ball. Let's try and recreate that feeling. Just a little half swing, just to build up that feeling. I'm rotating, my hands are staying ahead, okay? The palm of my right hand is to the ground, the back of my left hand stays to the ground. It keeps that feeling of the hands ahead of the club head. Yeah, that was good as well. I enjoyed that one. Beautiful exercise, this one. Work on all three of them. Make your range session, your practice session useful. Your objective is to improve, not get worse. Be your best. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Clicking the subscribe button, the bell button next to it, so you never miss another video like this one. And also, please feel free to leave a comment down below on anything you would like to know about the lesson or anything you want to see in the future.